Flop this over. That's on. Yeah, I think we're good. The YouTubes. It's hello YouTubes. So hello Rotting Crowbat. I am doing stream test and then we'll actually be streaming the Final Fantasy XIVs. Stream URL. I don't need any of this. Let's see. Do you just get the link? Must be some trick to this, I don't know. YouTube says I'm okay. Not encrypted. Ah, okay. Hello, Night Fiend. Okay, to the best of my knowledge. I mean, it looks fine, sounds fine. Yeah. I'll have to figure out the link fish trick later. Oh, keys. And then what do you... in here? No. No. Just go onto your own stream. I have to ask Ascon, he'd know. Some secret jitsu, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't seem to matter. Everything's working. So, whatever, let's just go. Let's just go play video games. Alright, I'm not blocking the chat. I am blocking Discord, which is not that big of a deal, actually. I wonder actually, oh, this is what I wanted to do. I knew there's something. Hang on. If I do this, what happens to my bitrate? See if anything happens. Offline or no data. Thankfully, that's not happening to me right now. No, stream don't seem to care. All right, whatever. And technically, I'm a few minutes before my normal start time anyway. But yeah, I don't know how to fish that link. I'll have to... Maybe you do just go to your own YouTube channel and just dredge it up. There's gotta be some way to get in the freaking studio, though. Do not. Or maybe it's on one of those pop-ups that I closed down. I don't know. Greetings.
Can't believe you're here so early today.
I wanted extra time for things to blow up. Now that I'm over on YouTube. Nothing blew up. I mean, I did a stream test yesterday and got everything set up. It seems it's just I'm just changing the plugs, but there is a couple of extra little things that I'm like, is this gonna cause a problem? So far, no problem. So I ain't worried. There's a couple of little odds and ends that I may need to look into. Ooh. Why is never mind. Discord had a funny. You know where our YouTube is, yeah?
Yeah, I've heard
Okay.
of them.
Okay. I have no idea how chat moderation works on YouTube. Outside.
It doesn't. It fucking doesn't. It is like awful. The chat in YouTube is like the only thing about it that's really, really bad.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah. Engage with your audience. Answer viewer questions live. No. Start a poll. Let your viewers weigh in. Ask a question.
Use AI to determine what you want to do today.
There's actually a button for that. I got shook the other day.
No, I know there is. I'm not even joking.
I know. I was going through because I have no video. Well, all the videos that are here are the ones that I ripped over from Twitch, and so it's just like, you've not done any uploads. How would you like to? What was like drawing board or something like that? And it's just like, you can figure out with AI what content will procedurally generate. I was like, wow, no. It will be slapped and complete.
AI push.
Yeah, it's everywhere. We're gonna be force fed it. It's its own thing. Oh, create a poll. Ask a question. Optional.
I'll be dead before I get force fed.
Oh. Alright, so that's a poll. You can do stuff with the chat. Add emotes. I'll look into that later. I'm alright. Alright, we're done. Hide emotes. Alright, well, you're here. Tatsu's in the periphery. So let's do video game. Let's do video game. Alrighty. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, we have made it down to Amaurot. And we are learning about the people, massive giants who are really good with creation magic. Some sort of utopia, but they're all talking about the end times, and it's super bad. It sounds horrible. And what we want to do is the whole reason we came down into this bottom of the sea anyway is to find Emet-Selch and give him a piece of our mind. Also, maybe to rescue the Crystal Exarch. But if we don't, oh well, no big deal. So we are, by and large, our hopes of just having somebody point us towards Emet-Selch was unsuccessful. He's part of the convocation. The convocation is super busy right now trying to make the end of the world not happen. But the thought is maybe the Warrior of Light has some sort of a special permissions built in so that they can see Emet-Selch. And so we are here to talk to the clerk. Here we go. Visitor's writ. Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. Viola Cheshire. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details. That's the target. Oh, hilarious. Can't click it because I can't see the target. Viola Cheshire, your application is ready for collection. I love how like you have to go really close to this guy in order to talk to him, but that close like physically cannot see you over the table. It's a little child. As your residency was approved by Emet-Selch himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them at the Bureau of the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you a visitor's writ for the capital. Your real name. But your real name is Takoa Tatsu. Yeah, I know I had to coax for my YouTube. I'm like, don't call me that anymore. call me this, and eventually figured it out. Also here, hang on. Yeah. Oh, this this top fan crap. I know about this from another YouTube thing I've seen. You get XP for chatting, but then like everybody caps out at like 100 XP, and so then everybody's just immediately number one, and they get higher than that. You need to give YouTube money. The shallowest crap ever. Oh, you channel setup.
Welcome to the world we live in now.
All right, hang on a minute. Add as moderator. You're a managing moderator. And you're a managing moderator. I don't know what that means, but congratulations.
What does what mean?
Both of you are now moderators.
Oh. There was a message that was there a second ago that disappeared.
It was me
Why
making you a
is Tessa
moderator.
number one now?
Because he posted more than you did. It's a contest.
Oh, I get it now.
Don't you get it? And then once everybody's posted.
Oh.
Yep.
I just got a giant window pop up and say, "Stop spamming, you piece of shit." They're like, okay.
Really? Hang on, that's got to be
Well,
something.
something popped up. Hold on.
Oh, hang on. We're holding on. This is gonna be a stream today, guys.
Huh. Oh no, that's what happened. Okay, because I closed it down immediately when I started spamming. I think it was just telling me you're a mod now, so you get powers.
Yeah. Okay.
You are better than the peasants. Anybody that doesn't have that spanner next to the name, they're a peasant. They're a lower being, and they deserve to be poor. So fair enough, YouTube.
Yeah. You get the wrench. It's a sword on Twitch. I don't know.
I mean, the sword I actually like conceptually better. You're here to as a soldier defending your streamer. Actually, when I lay it out like that, it actually sounds extremely cringe.
No, the sword is cool. It's cool.
I'm now imagining just like the fucking booby streamers and just like, I am here. I have the sword. I'm here to defend my princess.
Yes, the white knights. Yeah. So now you're both number one. Alright.
I'm stuck at 75 EXP.
Yeah, you're gonna, and then if you want more, you gotta pay for it. The dumbest thing. I can't. I don't think you can turn it off either.
There's a lot of YouTubers that make a fuckload of money out of that. I'm not lying. Although why is that an option for you? You do not make money.
It's on every channel. I don't know who gets the money.
Unless super chats just ignore the fact that you're not a partner.
Maybe.
Which to me seems dangerous and potentially exploitable.
I don't know how any of this works. Yeah, it's a bit stupid, but hey, you know what happens when I'm done streaming? The video fucking stays there. I swear to God.
Twitch is such a Twitch is dealing with a big lawsuit right now, so we'll see how long the website lasts
Yeah,
after it's done.
We'll say, and maybe they come back and they're like, "We're sorry. Here, we never deleted any of the videos anyway. Just."
I mean, I don't think they have. I think it's still there.
No, it's not.
It's the IT rule, you know. It's like we're gonna delete it, but what they've actually done is marked it for deletion. It's not actually been deleted.
Yeah.
Please. Oh, I think there's a problem on Twitch for me now.
Twitch?
Yeah, I'm not on Twitch watching you.
What's going on Twitch now?
I think Twitch has gotten around the ad blocker now. Oh god, again with this shit. The infinite fight that never ends for fucking ad blocking.
So for the
I don't know what YouTube's doing. I don't know what YouTube's doing about that. I haven't had any issues with YouTube ever.
Yeah, we actually kept all the information exactly. It's just like that's how clips worked, right? They just said, "Here, take this chunk of the video." They didn't just create a separate video. thought. I don't know.
Okay, I think they actually do. I think they do like this a bit of editing that takes the clip, and chunks it up. I still have a stream. I actually don't know if it's still there. I may have removed it during the VOD purge, but it might still be there. I had a stream that it said, "It's got 0 days remaining on the stream. It's going to be deleted." And it's been there since 2018, and it's never been removed.
Weird.
So, yeah, I feel like they do have it. Everything's just marked for deletion, but they don't actually delete anything.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm like, anytime I'm here, it's like, hey guys, you want to go on a trip on the train as we completely derail this entire stream and talk about nonsense?
This is my stream for On the Rails. It's suspect.
But we're about to get towards
the
most epic shit ever.
We're getting it. We're getting this. We're testing the YouTube streams. By the way, tell me how the audio quality, the video quality. YouTube is just like, you could set your bitrate higher than that, you know. And I was like, shh, okay.
Yeah, you can go wild bitrate, which is one of the other positives for YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, and so it like there's like an analytics tab, which is kind of nice, and YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, now stream health is excellent again. Okay, so I might sharing and having high bitrate maybe something I need to tweak.
Oh yeah, you absolutely will. I don't know how you. I don't know what your upload is, but
yeah,
you need
hang on.
Upload.
Let's see. What I might do, stream video. Oh, it doesn't want me. It doesn't. Oh no, I can screw around with it. Okay, I'm gonna bump down the kbps a little bit, just a little bit. That way I can do this, and I can do this on the fly. It's madness. That way I could do that, and I can do our Discord streaming. The Discord's already set to a lower bit, but if there's any sort of buffering or mess, there, it should be fine. But yeah, I mean, well, whatever. Trying YouTube out. It seems to be working. Yeah, let me know if the video is like awful or if the sound is crunkly or something like that. I have these levers and things I can screw around with. But yeah, when I was doing the stream test, it was just like, you can put it at this number. I'm like, that's a bigger number than I have it now. Sure, why not? And I'm looking at it now, and it just threw me an error that it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put it down a little bit. So, just holler in the chat, please and thank you. I mean, or don't. If you want to just quietly suffer with subpar video formatting, then sure. I ain't your boss. Ain't happening. Anyway, here we go. So, time for Shadowbringers. It's a bone, hooray! Yeah, I don't know if you can do custom much on YouTube, but I'll
You can, but you need partner levels.
Oh, okay. I'll just
which is minimum 1K subs. You're not getting there anytime soon.
1K subs, not followers.
Yeah. Yeah, subs, because it's YouTube. It's subscribers.
Oh, followers. So 1K followers.
Yeah, so it's essentially followers. Yes.
Okay. Well, I thought you said subscriptions, like Twitch subscriptions. I was like, holy shit.
No. YouTube calls them memberships.
Oh.
You're part of my cult.
All right. So I just need bodies and 1,000. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. So well, never mind.
Yeah, it's much harder to do it on this one than it is on Twitch.
It's fine. Yeah. Well, I decided I sort of had this revelation a little bit more, and then we'll actually get in Shadowwork. That like I could just stop streaming on Twitch, but then just leave the emotes up. So anybody who wants to use the Horatio emotes on Twitch, like they're still there. And
also, before we continue, since we're on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe this video.
Oh yes.
And make sure you share it with your friends.
Like, comment, subscribe. That is a thing. They love me saying that.
According to a handful of statistics, reminding people to subscribe actually works. And it's why they do it. I'm not going to believe it. Because I do believe it's forgetfulness more than it is just not actually wanting to subscribe. I think people just get lost in the video and forget to do it.
Yeah.
And also the fact that because of the way the YouTube algorithm works, they're probably going to get spoon-fed another video from them at some point.
Yeah. I mean, also, if you're in a YouTube hole and you're just watching thing after thing, and you're just letting autoplay go, and it's like, I like this video, you know, and then 2 hours later you forgot about it, but you liked it and you want more of it, but then somebody says like, comment, subscribe, you're just like, oh shit, that's right, I could control my destiny if I wanted to. Anyway, yes, like, comment, subscribe. Well, I don't know if I'll read comments, we'll see. As a rule, I don't read YouTube comments.
This is something I actually brought up before. That I was tempted to do streaming 14 on YouTube. I never did, but I was warned that the YouTube comment and chat section, if you are a decently big player, is unhinged, batshit fucking nonsense. And that's why I was tempted to do it, but I never did it.
That was an incentive. Hilarious.
It is incentive, yes. I was in the stream during Big Dad. No, I was gonna say Big Daddy. No, that's not him. Big Mac Davis, that's the one. Big Mac Davis when he was playing the Lost Magic, and a lot of his chat was pretty good, but then there was a lot of just unhinged psychos coming in and spouting weird shit and dumb shit.
Yeah, I know how to time people out. Think you can ban them too?
Yeah, watch.
Yes.
Here, Night Fiend, I'm gonna ban you right now. No, I'm kidding.
ID user on this channel?
Yeah, so you can basically block all the messages, but you keep them there. That's for everybody, I think. I think everybody has that option, so you don't see the chat messages. Which is just ignore. Put user in timeout, so it's probably just 10 minutes. Yeah, remove, which is just delete them from existence. And I can check the channel activity to see what they've sent, so I can get rid of them that way. Which isn't too bad, actually. I don't think that was there a while ago, so that's an improvement.
Yeah. Oh, the big YouTubes. I don't. It's a cesspool of hard things. Not typically, just a big comments guy in general. But
YouTube has just a much bigger pool and a much bigger audience of people from around the world that come in to watch this shit. It's easier to get around the ad problem, which Twitch has a significant problem with it. And there's a lot of bots, a lot more bots as well. So you're gonna get a lot of unhinged shit on YouTube.
Alright. Well, so far so good. It's not crashed and burned. I'm gonna get an email. I'm gonna get an email from Twitch. Be like, we saw you with another girl the other day.
They don't do that anymore. They might have a few months ago, but no, sorry, a year ago. Sorry, I forgot they changed it only about a year ago. But now you're fine. You're an affiliate. You're allowed to stream on YouTube.
Happy me. All right, here we go. Time for the good. Well, I mean, we've been in the good stuff. You know what I mean. Here we go. We're gonna get it. Next, please. Application document requesting permission to enter the capital as a sanctioned visitor. Using the capital, will you please take a seat? Your name will be called once your application has been processed. It's time for uppies. That crystal cracking sound just gives me the chills. You, I think, are from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emet-Selch? Nay, there is no cause for alarm. I am simply a shade. Here and not here. I know only that my name is Hythlodaeus, and that this city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. These others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emet-Selch's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstitution. Yes. Oh, I felt like such a child at the Hroth guy. Yeah, because you do the splayed sit. Straight thought would have been enough. Hythlodaeus will realize the truth, for example. We were close friends once, you see. Yet, in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. A bit part, meant to bring color and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny, and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. The final days. What began as isolated incident soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. The Convocation of 14, well, it was 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those of us who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. And from their sacrifice, Zodiark was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet oh, how the star had suffered. So many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give themselves to Zodiark. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure the trees and grasses and myriad tiny lives would spout and grow and flourish. The cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconsidered the means by which we might protect it. The Convocation decided thus. We would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiark. In return, he would restore to us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiark, that this new world should belong to the lives newly born. These dissidents surrendered their life energies in the creation of Hythlodaeus, an incarnation of their opposing belief. And for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Know you then how this conflict ended? I thought you might. Emet-Selch has ever been a champion for the will of Zodiark. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will have not abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Emet-Selch is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with every passing century. Tis truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. Oh, now's my name. Seems your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. Ah, there was one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? Nay, I see no definite form, just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were the one. The color of your souls tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. Ha! It's just the kind of fate I might expect for one such as she. Surely Emet-Selch has recognized the hint of her in you. Viola. Very well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. They do. Well, when we get to Elpis, a lot of this comes back around. The color of the soul, Hythlodaeus, obviously, new old friend. I think you're right. I think there is some Hythlodaeus is really good at finding things out. Hythlodaeus isn't part of the convocation, but he's a badass in his own right. Yeah, put a pin in that. Like, complain about Elpis. It's like 90% good.
It's interesting seeing this entire cutscene again.
Yeah.
Knowing what we now know as we got towards the end, and the amount of shit that went over my head the first time going through here.
Yeah. Well, last week when they were talking about the end times and all this stuff, I also believe that is the case. Hythlodaeus didn't want no convocation. But Hythlodaeus was on Team Zodiarch, whatever that's worth. But yeah, like last week we were going about all the end time stuff, and I'm like, damn, we're just hitting all these notes. That then Endwalker does a really good job expanding upon. It's part of why Endwalker's really good. Now those things that you wanted to know more of, there you go. Visitor's writ is requested. When you wish to gain admittance to the capital, simply present the document to the attendant within. Yeah, so this is the confirmation that us and Ardbert are connected more than just by happenstance. And oh man, I can't wait to get to the Zodiarch fight. It's so fun. The absolute panic running that blind though. Oh man. We'll get there. We'll get there. But so, how we have the same colored soul. They've not started. Well, they've not started beating us over the head. Actually, no, they have, because we ran into Geralt and Renault. So we are running into the idea of people in the reflections being similar, and so we're getting this teased. Now, at this point, I don't really think we know who the she, in quote, is. that they'd be referring to. And if I remember correctly, that is a lot more patch content. So we're about to find out whether it is. Anyway. Why speculate? We can just play the video game. Stola and I have just returned from an institution the local called the Academia Uniter. Well, from its public offices, at least. We thought an Asian place of learning the ideal spot to research our condition, but it seems we lacked the credentials to enter the Academia proper. Alfino's trying to run the experts before you finish the MSQ. Come on. Ah, good you're here. Everyone seems to be present and accounted for. Uh-huh. Perhaps the Thancred can best describe her chances for infiltrating the capital. I only hope thine efforts to secure permission were successful. And having a time of it. We've gone so long I was on the verge of mounting a rescue party. How fared you in your bureaucratic ventures? Kind of want to run into a parallel version of Y'shtola and she's just a complete loser. We have not gotten a Scion reflection yet. Which, by the way, Y'shtola's intergalactic adventures. Just tee that up. If you think one Y'shtola can figure anything out, imagine two Y'shtolas. And it would actually be hilarious if we if the reflection Y'shtola is like some absolutely like helpless bratty loser, and then like our Y'shtola literally slaps her into shape. I have high hopes that will all be dashed upon the rocks. Anyway. Good thing, too. Arianze and I weighed our chances of breaking into the capital, and an official entrance is by far the more attractive option. The capital boasteth not a single armed sentry. 'Twould seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appear heavily warded. Though mightily did we strive with strength mundane and magical, we failed to budge them even a fraction of one ilm. Mayhap 'twas simply the case that Emet-Selch's recreation did not extend to their usual function. We didn't try everything, of course, but we thought it best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters. Parallel Alpha and Alice would just have swap personalities. It's orange and green instead of red and blue. This throws everyone off. Rin and I tried asking about a cure for you. The problem is these ancients don't exist beyond Amaurots today. They will happily tell their own tales, but whenever we attempt to explain our situation, the conversation quickly became muddled. What of you, Viola? Was aught worthy of interest said during your efforts to obtain a writ? Talking about Hythlodaeus. It's a ripe bed of potential. We'll see what happens with it. A great sacrifice of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection, and you say all the Asian scheming had been leading to this? All this time. But if they still mean to enact this plan, then things won't end with the rejoining. I thought we knew their intent is in full. Restore the world to its former glory and in turn empower Zodiac to reclaim his throne as the will of the star. Yet that was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put it into words, but we have to assume that following the final rejoining, the Asians mean to draw on the lives of the source to make their sacrifice to Zodiac. Does seem the most likely scenario. Mayhap those who ally with the Asians would be spared that fate. But what value is there in surviving when all of our history, all our struggles will be erased? I cannot conscience since an act. Of course not, and that's to say naught of what Emet-Selch planned to the Exarch's power. We stand by and let him threaten our future as well as our past. We need to find him, and when we do, make your mark. Change the course of history in a way that's felt by those who came before and those who came after, by everyone you've ever met. Change things so that even my other self, dying somewhere in that future calamity, will smile and say, I knew you would win. Is fighting Emet-Selch the only way? He created an entire city. It will take everything we have to defeat him, if we even can. And if you push that hard in your current state, the light will break free. This isn't a press on lies with you, just as it lies with each and every one of us. Tenacity. Woo. Anyway. Oh, okay, we're doing it. We are ending this expansion. We got the quest, which is the name of the expansion, guys. You remember that talk we had atop the tower in Emet-Selch? I'm still of the same mind now as I was then. I don't abandon you, you don't abandon me, and together we make a difference in this fight. There's always hope if we look for it. I saw it again and again as you tore those veils of light from the sky. If we keep taking that next step forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. So no matter how long it takes or how much it hurts, you can count on me to keep on walking. Valtteri spoke of the disaster we would bring upon our own heads, a ceaseless conflict. Imagine how he would sneer to see what's become of the first, not to mention your perilous predicament. And yet who can deny the fire your deeds have ignited in people's hearts? You achieved what my logic and ideals never could, uniting disparate peoples under the banner of hope and common purpose. Without you, that giant Talos would never have raised its head. I have borne witness to many such miracles at your side and would do so again. This is but another obstacle in the road. So come, let us travel it. Drag me through wonder and danger as you are wont to do, and I shall endeavor not to slow you down. As well thou knowest, if we are to usher Emet-Selch unto his rest, we must needs bind his Asian soul and then shatter it with overwhelming force. The former task requireth oversight, and such have I prepared, upon the exarch's asking no less, though 'twas never mine intent to provide said boon. The future whence our noble friend doth hail is a world fallen to Asian artifice, and he would not see such grim history repeated. In a sense, Emet-Selch's destruction will be the culmination of the exarch's efforts, a reward for all he hath endured these many years. Yet even as thou strideth under the jaws of peril, forget not but that his fondest wish, and that of many others besides, is to see thee survive unto the morrow. 'Tis in pursuit of that happiest of outcomes that I do pledge to remain at thy side. Our time in the first has been a never-ending succession of trials, as arduous as our path and the source ever was. Yet through all our journeys together, through that deep and foreboding wood, you have helped me stay true to my convictions. Thus I would return the favor. Do as your heart decrees without hesitation or regret, and that is all I will say on the matter. Well, this has put everyone in a solemn mood, hasn't it? Honestly, we're not even sure this will be the end of it. But I suppose we should speak our minds when we have the opportunity. You've taught me that much in Amaurot. So forgive me this moment of sentiment, Viola, but by dragging me into this sorry mess, you've given me a chance to think and act as I should have, for Rin's sake. Words cannot express how much this has changed my life or how grateful I am for your support. So I shall express my gratitude through action instead. No matter where you decide to go, I will be there guarding your back. When Ophelia entrusted me with her power, she warned me that no matter how strong you become, you can still fall victim to despair. You can still feel powerless. And she was right. After you collapsed on Mount Gold, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. If I made a mistake, if I failed to bind the light within you, I was terrified you would die. Even now, you could be moments from turning, and I wouldn't know how to save you. You, Thancred, the others, you've all been there when I needed help. Ophelia surrendered her life to me, her legacy. I should be ready to do the same for you. And I want to, I do. But I'm not good enough. You told me to follow your example, and I've tried. I've really tried. I'm not asking to be saved. But the light, how can you go on? Smile better suits the heroes, the harsher font pull. We must all keep looking forward like the heroes who never gave up hope for this world. It's gonna be stoic. I see. If I'm to become what I wish to become, then there are some answers I need to work out for myself. No, nothing will come of brooding here in self-pity. I've made my decision. I'm going with you. Man, I ended up like half binging Amaurot my first time around. It was just so good I couldn't stop playing. And when I got to this point where everybody had their speeches and everybody's speeches was so damn good, I was just, oh my goodness. I was just completely wrapped in, 100% in sync with this. I craved this because it was so good. There it is. The door. Welcome to the capital. All visitors must present an official writ of permission before admittance will be granted. Your documents appear to be in order. You may proceed into the capital, but any guests you may choose to bring with you must remain in your vicinity at all times.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Emet-Selch.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you? And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
It is not she who is lost without the familiar. Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes. Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
Came here to stop you. Exarch who?
Did you know? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness? How very, very heroic of you. In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Ascians. Always the same arrogance. the same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs were the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients? Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his sin eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us and us alone.
Emet-Selch! We understand, truly, but it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust, but not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star.
I still think this is one of the hardest shots in this entire game.
Dude. Mine was rock hard right now. This entire segment is just so fucking good. And we're not even fucking done yet, man.
Yeah.
We're not even done.
We'll unpack it, but I just this shot in particular, like one of the most badass things in this entire video game, bar none.
A fitting backdrop for your final judgment. I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Now we gotta add that last line in case players think they can't do anything else right now and they have to actually do it. Dude, we're not even at like my favorite shit yet. Like, we'll unpack.
Yeah, the Gate of Hades. The gates of hell itself.
Like, Shadowbringers had already been like cemented itself at this point. It's being so fucking good.
Yeah.
But...
All right. Let's discuss this. Absolute gangbusters. Proper ass. Villain monologue. Peak voice acting. Peak writing. Alfino with an extremely rare win. So, yeah, and so like again, you're going into this, all this knowledge, the time bomb in the back of your head, and then you get here, you confront him, and it is absolute verbal annihilation, and you got the expressions, like he's just so mad, he's so done. It's about the
like Emmett's tone change midway through.
Oh,
just fucking hits like a bullet to the fucking head. Like it sold it so well.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a great point. Ain't no fucking shot. Half of us are sacrificing ourselves for the other half.
It's like you said. The fact that he's always coy, always cheeky. He just goes hard at it. He's just done with you. And all of his points are true. Everything he says is valid. And like there was that one moment he's like, I'm doing this for my friends, my family, my loved ones. She's like, in the back of your mind, you're like, God damn, is he right? Like there's a legitimate thought of, you know, maybe we should just die and let this happen. He's got a point. That's how good it was. Oh, so good. All right. What do people have to say? In those final days, it says that monstrous beasts were set loose in the city. Terrors made flesh by sorceries run rampant. If Emet-Selch has been faithful in his reconstruction, then we must be prepared to face many such abominations. Ready when you are. If it's proof he wants, then we'll give him a fight the likes of which he's never seen. I can feel it beyond the flames, a darkness waiting to swallow our light. Wherever you are, Nymphelia, watch over us and guide our steps. Yeah, oof. Emet-Selch also sounds like he wants to be convinced of so yeah, this is part of it also, is that he's still putting up with us. Now, in retrospect, it's likely because of who the Warrior of Light is, specifically. And also that he's just, yes, disappointment is thousands of years. Like he says, I've lived 1,000 of your lives. He has gone through this crap so many times. And there was the, when we were talking with Hythlodaeus earlier about how he has shouldered this burden for thousands of years. Like you really get a sense for just the permeating exhaustion. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, even Midgard Summer's getting into it. I reasoned that Emet-Selch would not harm the Exarch until he had learned the tower's secrets, but his parting words suggest otherwise. Let us make haste. Your friend may not have the luxury of decades to wait for you this time. I won't ask you to hold back. That time is long past. I'll just try to snuff out the worst of the embers before they reach you. Just say the word. However harrowing the scenes that await us, they will not sway us from our course. You know what? We're running this. You're running this. Alphino has earned his place. This is our team. We're doing it.
It's time for my favorite dungeon in the entire game.
It's so good. Hello, Snow Day. I have changed alliances. So far, so good. Actually, I've not checked. I've been all.
Welcome to the final days of Amaurot.
All right. Ever since I bumped the bitrate down a little bit, I've not had any errors from Steam, or from the stream. Am I checking the map part? Let's do this. Level.
The fabric of our star began to fray.
Yeah, you just walk into a limit break meteor.
Begat malformed beasts.
There's just so many things about this that just says it perfectly. Like the random AoEs that are constantly going off the entire way through. But the emotions were already skyrocketing, and then you get
Yeah, you're just riding that same emotional wave this whole time, and that in the back of your mind, you're knowing this is what Emet-Selch himself was dealing with all the way back when.
Yep. So even when you get through this, there's no real W at the end of this. You ain't coming through this and winning anything. You're just proving yourself.
Yep, that's another thing. It's also, and this is why Heaven's Word was so good too. It's not like the other person's right or wrong. It's not like person bad. Well, until you get to Thornton, but you know what I mean. Like you're going to beat up, gonna go beat up Nidhogg. You're like, oh yeah, we got this. You're just like, oh, do you? Please target somebody. Thank you.
I might not have been as mad at Thornton if he didn't kill the guy that made my hot chocolate. Then it became personal.
Yeah.
I also like as well, the location names are not location names. They're actually just like saying shit. They're giving like a mini story.
As a religious leader to JRPG. Yeah, like, I mean, as soon as you saw that Archbishop and his goddamn beard, you're just like, you're just too cool to be a good guy.
If he gets that beard and I don't, then you're a villain. I'm defeating you right away.
It's so true. I'll defeat you out of jealousy if nothing else. Come on.
Just as prayer gives rise to cries, our dread may manifest our deepest fears.
The first beast.
They nerfed this fight, didn't they? I don't remember.
I just find out. I'm at max kinky. Da-da-da.
I kind of feel like that building falling has been now. I feel like it took a lot longer to fall than obviously. Which I actually kind of agree with, because if you're on the other side, you are absolutely fucked.
Yeah, you had enough time. Also, if you get a weird meteor placement, then you can just... Oops, nobody knew where to put their meteors.
I do remember the first time going through here, I do remember my mood being a little bit ruined because we didn't wipe on this guy twice on the first run I did of this.
Hang on a minute. There it is. It's gonna hold on to all my crap. Oh, they're going to that meteor over there.
Oh, is Ace up something will be?
I'll let her have it. Oh man, I don't know how our damage is gonna do in this ad fight. It's gonna be a bit of a panic show. Oh, man. The massive set pieces of everything falling apart as you run through. Oh, you can see the final boss in the background there. Yeah. Anchored, please. Yes, the sword. We're getting to the point of the samurai rotation that I really got to know where these buttons are. Feels good. Once we get to Ogi Namikiri, I'm just gonna have I'm probably not gonna be able to talk properly.
Alphano, you could bring in with the rest of it.
I know. Alphano's just like, I'll just heal through it. Alphano. If you have aggro, don't complain about it. Don't be upset. Just run at the tank.
The city's burned. The waters ran red with blood.
Oh, now you got a close view. It's not even coy now. Fire your laser. There it is. Oh, he's just hanging out. He's just hanging out. Really? He's just hanging out. It's fine. I thought it was gonna be a big explosion and then he was gonna fly away. I thought he was. There's gonna be a big explosion and then he just flies away. But
all right, you taking your screenshot? Gonna go now.
You underestimate me.
I think there's a team in Endwalker. You get Alice, you get Vitra, and then you get Estinian. And all they're just doing is just yelling, "You underestimate me!" And everybody just on top of each other. Absolute peak.
Monsters can't estimate.
Nobody estimates it. I think Amaurot yells that too. Like you can get just get an entire trust full of people yelling, "You underestimate me!" It's the content I look forward to.
Alice is technically doing the right thing, but the damage is so low that it doesn't. Oh, did I get caught out? I think I did.
The damage is so low.
Yep, that's called cut me out again. Fuck. Doesn't matter what I do. Anyway, Alice is technically doing the right thing because this bomb explodes. You're supposed to do the damage to the bomb and then leave the bomb when its health is low, then the DPS will deal with its own bomb. But the damage it does nowadays is so low that it's just irrelevant. That shit used to really hurt. It's easy to dodge though. If you kill it and run, you'll miss the explosion.
The classic, everybody's holding on to their cooldowns for the boss.
This is the thing though, like, little mechanics like that, where there's like an extra ad being a pay. We need more of that in dungeons.
Yeah.
We don't have it more often. Like, it's just group together, AoE down, don't think about it, man, just go. But this isn't my favorite dungeon mechanically, it's entirely thematically, but it's got ideas in here. This ad fight, for example, is not a terrible ad fight.
Yeah. Shadowbringers has this and Paglethon absolutely inspired ad fights. And then it's just like whatever group of people that figured out how to do ad fights in a dungeon just left. And then the Fell Court of Troy just was not involved in that conversation. Come on.
Also, I like that this is the room that,
Yes. From now on, we will walk.
Mm-hmm.
That too. It's so good. Everything's so good. It's the peak.
God, that damage is so bad. Like, I know we need a nerf for the modern era, and we've probably good gear at this point, but just a non-issue. Although I will say, I've never actually wiped this fight. As chaotic as it is, and it is absolutely crazy sometimes, I've never died to this.
Keep your guard up.
Oh, they handled the bomb. Hang in there, Tancred.
I mean, I'm here right now. Emotions are fucking peak.
Oh my goodness,
I am
yes.
excited as hell. And then I'm just like, man, I don't know how the fuck they can top this shit right now. This is insane.
You're like, shit, he's getting bigger. He's gonna blow up. We've got to hit him harder. Hit him faster. Oh.
Yet this is far from the worst of it. Come, and I will show you.
And then, while running on this high, going into that fucking flow.
Mm.
I think that was the exact moment where I'm like, yep, this is one of the best things I've fucking played in a long fucking time. This goddamn opening shot is so fucking good.
Look at it. Look
And
at it.
You will see the end of a world.
See the end. Oh my god. We are drinking good.
At this point, I was sort of resolved to say, alright, we've hit the peak, so, if this game has this game's gonna have such a hard time beating this, that I don't really mind as much. I know I rag on Donchill an awful lot. But, turns out I don't think we actually, I don't know how you would feel about it later, but I don't actually think we've hit peak yet either. But at the time, I felt this was peak.
Seed, would you call peak Seed of Sacrifice?
I would call that entire 5.3 kind of just extremely good as a whole. I like how, to me, I've said this before, if they decided we're not doing any more updates after 5.3, I'd have been fucking fine. I know we had to. We had other stuff left undone. But I was extremely satisfied with how 5.3 rolled everything together. The moon anywhere to be seen. That's a good point, actually. It may be on the other side. Unfortunately, we may not see it.
Also cheeky for the final boss to just be taking pot shots at us. Something again. Here is how you do mob mechanics in a way that's cool and interesting, right? Here's
like it's not difficult to add like an extra AoE just to be like, hey, wake up, don't fall asleep, don't just sit there and just like mash your fire 4s constantly until you run out and then change over. There's a thing happening, just dodge for a bit. There you go, you're awake. And like sometimes my favorite is when it files the AoE right through the fucking middle as you're coming up the corridor. That's my favorite.
The star was fading. We saw we had to weave its laws anew.
So I'm not seeing a moon.
Yeah, maybe on the other side. That'll be the excuse to use anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, here it is.
Yeah, the tank goes early. Yeah, when the tank goes and pulls early, you jump on the pad and then you are about to land and the fucking lane shows up. Yeah, like what Tetsu was saying about that ad fight, like a good idea for an ad fight is just that the monsters just keep kind of coming, and things just sort of get chaotic and out of control. This is the issue with that one fight. I always forget the name of the dungeon, and you just said it, but it's the Endwalker one. It's that it doesn't. There's not like more monsters that just keep coming. Everything dies, and you move on to the next set, and it's just by numbers and boring.
Yeah, and also to Tachi's point, this really helps to feed into the narrative desperation going on. You're just like, why are they still spawning? And then as a fight, it's also really fun. Checks all the boxes.
Now again, I get it. We don't have to have like an S tier dungeon on every dungeon, but I do just think that like, you have the ability to plug in an ability, just like, oh, this boss is this enemy is going to use a stack or some shit. Just pick an enemy and just give it a stack.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Flare. There you go.
Yeah, did they create the moon and put Zodiark in it, or did Hythlodaeus like find the moon and then shove Zodiark in the moon? That might come out in the wash when we get to Endwalker.
Maybe.
But between us and our goal loomed a final misbegotten fiend.
This was so slow as Blue Mage when we did it. Oh my god.
Actually, I thought it was going to be the Enrage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, does this boss have an Enrage? I've never been here for this long.
You can see the actual moon in Elpis. Okay. So it was
also,
there.
I may have forgot, but what are the Loporits doing right now?
They don't exist.
See, that's what I was trying to see if I remember or not.
No, the Loporits are a created life form from Hythlodaeus.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. That slipped my mind. There we go.
Yeah. She's just like, I like bunnies. Here, you're gonna pilot the moon when the world blows up. What? It makes sense, I promise. All right. Will he fall off?
case you were curious, when we did this as Blue Mage, I think Flame Dragon fell off. I think I was keeping track. Was it not 14 times you fell off? I think it was something else.
It was a large number. Why? Come on.
I'm assuming he will invite people who want into the trial, because he can't do it with trusts. Because in the cutscene will be weird afterwards. If you're curious, Flame, I am in the server right now.
Okay.
So if you need extra help, Snooty's offered as well.
Yeah. Anybody in the static is allowed in.
Yeah, the Lovers thing, I sort of just forgot the story beat of and when they were around. But my mind kept remembering the fact that they built everything really big. And that's what
couldn't see.
For a moment. Holy shit, you nearly died!
Yeah, I couldn't see anything. I was in the beam. Da 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 da.
For anybody who is waiting to get invited, there is a colossal cutscene after this, so you'll be waiting for a fair bit. So you've got time if you need to get in. Move. And if Hythlodaeus had a thing for beefy dudes and made a bunch of Rogan keepers instead of leopards. Really, that's on her for not doing it. This strike me as somebody that prefers things cute. Are you saying big beefy dudes aren't cute?
Where is Emet-Selch? Not for despair nor fate itself. Shall not falter. This is it, the first and final end. The unwinding of life itself. Be on your guard, is holy in his realm.
I wish one of these just had a really random moment where just a character's just like, man, I've got heartburn or something. Just a random line out of nowhere.
That'd be good.
Alright, strap in.
Yep, here it is, boys. I put the controller down. I don't need that for a bit. Oh, wait, I'll have to advance text probably. The Asian boss music.
Well, well, you prevailed. Nevertheless, your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness. Oh, you tower over your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind. The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Alizé! You are a mistake. For we who have no affliction, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world.
All right, if you're gonna be saying dumb stuff during cutscenes, I'm gonna put you in timeout.
The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again, and give the lie to your insults through word and deed. We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
More prattle. Fool, who are you? No one, nothing. Once I have reclaimed my heritage, my first act will be to expunge your stain from history's weave. My world will have no need for heroes. Still fighting the good fight.
It is true that all we hold dear is fated to fade away, but that is no reason for us to forsake it.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow, to strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance? Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live. You see, the light will not be denied. Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you. Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours. Now, Reed! Now!
Fight it. You have to hold on.
They leave him AFK for just long enough that there's a chance that you will not be able to think of a way out of this situation, and then he shows up.
I know. Oh my god, this whole scene.
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
What? All by myself?
Take it. We fight as one. This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story. No, it can't be. That trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone? We stand together! How... I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half finished. Let expanse contract, eon become instant. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Seeing those 7 lights, I'm like, holy fuck, this is so cool.
Damn you all!
I'm tearing up. It's just so beautiful. It ends this day, one way or another. It ends.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain. But come, let us cast aside titles and pretense, and reveal our true faces to one another. I am Hades, he who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber.
Fucking chills.
It just, you're just like, you're getting into it, and then it hits you with the, you can cue into this now. Okay, I'm gonna sit right here and listen to this goddamn song while we go through this.
Oh,
like
man.
you had said, the speech in front of the door, opening the door, you're like, it can't get better than this. I maintain that him looking back at you with the fire behind him is still the most badass thing in terms of like a framed shot. But
It's
then
a
you
great
get
wallpaper, but it is a good shot, yeah.
Party Finder is canon, yeah.
Yes, that's what I was like when I saw the 7 lights.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, so we have the 7 lights, Aeons become instants, he's summoning them. And then you're like, I'm actually bringing in other heroes from other realms. And like, this concept was so damn cool. Yeah, and so that, you know, like, there are moments in games that are burned into your minds. Having Ardbert hand his axe to you, and then like as soon as it cuts over to him holding the axe, like the first note hits of the song, I was like, oh, it's a team up. And then you hear Ardbert's voice as the Warrior of Light talks, and the Warrior of Light never talks, which is what Tatsu's point was. When at first heard the Warrior of Light speak, I had a split second of, oh yeah, I guess whoever put his axe said. And it was Ardbert's voice. There was that moment of confusion because they're fusing together. Oh my god. This is the best. The absolute best. Okay.
And Emet-Selch seeing that little trick of the light.
Yes. Yes.
Like his character. That moment, my mind was like, oh my fucking god. It's all real. It's all happening. It's all coming together.
It's and it comes together in a really good.
Fit. Oh, it's just fucking hell, man. This expansion is just so good. Like, I can't remember. I think it was like maybe 2020, 2019. I don't actually remember what year it was. But like, I was looking through. I was doing the meme where it's just like, oh, what's your favorite games? What's your favorite this, that, and the next thing? And I put like Shadowbringers like my favorite story, because I think at the time it might have actually been. Because I realized, thinking about it, I don't actually play a lot of games that have a super deep story that I think is that phenomenal. It might have been 9 if I hadn't played Shadowbringers beforehand.
It's absolutely so good. So, clarification. If you are in our static and you want in, I will add you to the party. If you are not in our static, then you can join the party queue finder, and if fates align, you will be allowed in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, I realized it was advertising and I forgot that was.
I may not have been clear about this last week, and even if I said this last week, I've changed my mind.
Well, he's got 2 healers, so I don't want to start queuing because we may get in.
Okay. Let's do a main scenario real quick. No. No.
Oh my god.
No, we're
Dragon
not.
is it, I mean.
Absolutely
Oh, the
not.
ultimate big brain play. We could have done that with Tatsu. That would have actually got him to do main scenario.
Oh.
Big brain play. We're going to drag him all the way through Shadowbringers MSQ just to do it main scenario.
Trying to get in. All right, we'll hang out. We'll hang out and listen to this song. Just staring at this around you. The beams of light. Aeons become instant. So good.
I wish I'd highlighted the before and after this cutscene. But I did highlight the fight itself when I did it for the first time.
Do I have?
I had so much fun with it, and it was so exciting that I felt like just highlighting it.
I don't know if I have SCon on my friends list. We'll figure this out. Yeah. We got time.
Yeah, I figured you'd be able to finish it.
I didn't know.
There was a big cutscene at the end of it, but
yeah,
we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I knew we had time because I'm going to be honest. This is one of these moments where I've watched multiple people play through this just so I could see the reaction for the first time as they go through this shit.
Makes sense.
So I knew about the average length of all these cutscenes.
About as good as this is as good as it gets for an MMO story.
Like it's also the fact that it is an MMO story. Like it's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's. God, we have time. Gives me time to get the MM trail ready.
Mega Man trail.
Oh, Monster Hunter trial. Oh, well, yeah, we'll probably be doing that. Probably doing that today. It's good.
Is it?
The trial fight, Arkfeld.
I'm being. Oh,
okay.
I'm being.
I didn't know if we were.
I thought it was whatever, but I know a lot of people enjoy it.
It was fine. It was good.
I think I'm just disappointed. Oh, actually, I'm not spoiling it. We're not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a fine fight. It's okay. It's whatever.
You do get a weapon coffer every time you beat it. By the way, for 745.
Yeah. So I saw that weapon coffer and I thought it was 745. I was like, huh. I must have got this from an extreme or something we did.
You get 760 if you hand them in. Yeah, that confused me for a while because the vendors like here's all the upgraded weapons. I was like, hell with the upgraded weapons? Why do you get the normal ones? I look at my bags. Okay to whatever, just like Wilds. Ah!
Oh my god. This is my favorite meme. I love this meme.
It's a good meme.
Only Tatsu can say it, by the way. Tatsu's the only one that gets to use that meme. I went back to the VOD because I wanted to actually show a friend of mine who doesn't have 14, but he does play Monster Hunter World. I wanted to let him see the fight. And I was going through the footage, and the amount of times Tatsu said, just like Wilds. It was more than I realized, actually.
If they optimize it so that it can run on normal PCs, it could be worth it. It could be worth the peek you head in. Ascon, what's your deal?
Let's check, actually. He's on my friends list.
Yeah.
He's in.
Okay, hang on, here.
If you give me lead,
yeah, I was about to say. Get him on. Oh, never mind. Thank you. Fixed. Oh, we passed it back. Beautiful. Alrighty. Yeah, we're friends. I was a little scared for a moment. I was like, I could be rejected live on YouTube, no longer on Twitch.tv. Anyway, let's do it. Dying Gasp. By Emet-Selch's own words, you are no one, nothing, your life a ghastly mockery of past perfection, utterly devoid of meaning. Yet despite his endless refutations of your worth, mankind has dreamed and struggled and survived. Even now, you fight to preserve your future and spare 2 worlds from unimaginable destruction. The moment has come to make your stand, to call upon every last reserve of strength. Fight for those who shared your journey and those you met along the way. Fight for those who awaited your coming across the boundaries of time and space. From distant stars yet undimmed, you are joined by 7 summoned champions. For only together can you hope to prevail against the staggering might of an ancient Ascian, the immortal and implacable Hades. Average wait time, more than 30 minutes.
Excuse me? Oh, you've got a hell of a fucking chance. We had 1 tank, so I'm going to
That's probably
guess
them. That's
Night Fiend.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Oh wait, actually it's maybe Escon. But there's 4 people total.
No, Ascon's Red Mage. Ascon's Red Mage.
And
oh,
why...
wait, we changed Dark Knight. Oh, never mind.
No.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh.
So maybe...
Oh,
okay.
oh, hang
I
on.
didn't realize it was Dark Knight.
On.
It was Red Mage. Oh,
yeah,
oh,
30
up.
meters in my ass. In we go. In we go.
Yep.
Will he choke it?
I ain't gonna let you die. Maybe.
I can let you die, maybe. So long as I
Sorry,
stand...
Snooty's here. He will not let you die.
Alright.
I don't know about me, though. I might fuck it up. Who's the one... Okay, there we go. Oh, man.
Oh, Snooty's not going to give me up. He's not going to let me down. He's not going to run around and desert me. Here we go.
Show me your vaunted strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
Alright, fun.
Ah, too early. Oh no, I was just perfect. Second guess myself. Come on.
Hey, you guys. Are they in my hole? No, they're not. They're just not moving. Interesting. I didn't realize that happened.
What happened?
You can't actually pull one side to the other. They have to actually meet in the middle. Oh, somebody held that poor lad. Yeah, they don't go beyond the middle point, they stay there. They have to be pulled together. Damage. Nope. Ooh, that's mean. Oh, they made it.
I thought they were holding out for a bit. Do I just hit it now?
Take it. Yeah, take it. You're the main character of the story. You're the streamer. That fight still has me grunting from ear to ear.
It's so good.
That's gonna kind of do it? Yeah, that's gonna do it, yeah.
Nice. Thank you for doing it for me because I don't have that emote. All right, boys, here we go.
Infernal strength!
Now! Strike with all thy might!
The axe. And it was.
Remember. Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
What a fucking amazing final line.
And as he dies, he smiles.
It's over. Emet-Selch is no more.
More importantly, how do you fare?
What dost thou see?
Her ether. It is as it used to be. As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light. I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that. Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart. Yet now it seems somehow restored. I tried to help you before the battle, but Emet-Selch stopped me. So, how did you... exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
I had help from a hero of this world.
I see.
Where to start? I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
I'm tired. We'll leave the lecture for later.
No arguments here.
Interesting. I've never seen that option before. One of the few instances where doing a different option actually changes things significantly enough.
There it is, boys. Shadowbringers.
So those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, did they?
Well, all I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
'Twas surely Alphino and those friends of his. They did something heroic, mark my words. You need only look up there for proof of that.
As you say, my love. They're sure to be back. Any moment now. Any moment.
What, another 5 seconds? He stepped on it a little bit.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
There, dear. Everything will be all right.
There, look! Over there, over the beach!
I do really like the Final Fantasy III theme playing in this section.
Oh, I guess it makes sense. Anything Final Fantasy III can be... Also, did we just swim to shore?
Greetings! You all right?
Welcome back!
The whole way.
On earth would we do that?
So we can make fun of Alpha now in a minute.
Oh, that makes sense.
I didn't think we'd be swimming the whole way back. Heavens. Heavens. Take me.
Alphino! Oh, hells.
Well, I suppose we have to do it in solidarity with Thancred, because Thancred can't teleport. This is what I'm choosing to believe. James is dead.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When this was happening, I was looking all around the background to see face down corpse on the beach.
Shouldn't we look for him?
He'll wash up sooner or later.
For the love of Alphino!
Welcome back, dear ones!
And thus did salvation come to the first. The lamps of Amaurot will fade along with Emet-Selch's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were.
You had the best portrait. I just checked people's portraits. The Gunbreaker had a good one too, though. And then I don't think the Dragoon had a portrait, so...
Mount Gulg will one day fall, and the Talos below yield to wind and rain. This tale, too, will fade with time, passing into legend as the world heals and moves on. Nevertheless,
You've got your hood down. Oh, he's cool with it.
as ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life,
so too do the memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after.
They typically don't undo
The
set
road
pieces.
goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy.
I made the same remark about Bismarck bubble never popping. It's just it's there. A bit of a hand wave.
Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
Excuse me? You're the Warrior of Darkness, aren't you? Where are you from, really? And how did you get to be so strong?
Ever since this moment, I wanted this emote. It took me an entire pat cycle to get it.
And the kid was never seen again. Fuck me, this expansion is too fucking good. Oh my lord.
It's exceptional.
Man, Borkel, you haven't sucked this dick enough. You want to suck it some more?
Well, it's thinking back through it. It makes a lot of bold story decisions. It gets fairly dark in some places. It's a very grim story in places, but one in that Final Fantasy brand of darkness, where it's never quite pitch black, but you're like, how many shades of black can we get there?
Going to picking Alizé at the beginning and going down that, and how that ends up wrapping up at the end.
Oh my goodness! In a
really
journey's head.
sets the tone. The tone is just set perfectly at that point. And I'm like, all right, belts on. I'm strapped in. Let's go. Let's see where you're going with this.
Yeah, from the like the very, very beginning, you run into your Chocobo caravan guy, who then dies in 10 minutes. You're just like, ooh, that's a little edgy. Yeah, but then you run into Tesseline, and you do not expect that. And just everything reinforces like how desperate, how bleak things are in the first. How it's just people clinging to life with a weakened grip. It's such a brutal place. And then here comes the Warrior of Light, doing what they do best. It's also a really good story in you're stuck somewhere else.
I was gonna say, one of the things that really helped it for me is that I'm actually a big fan of the isekai genre in general. Just being stuck in a world that unexplored, you don't know exactly what you're in for, and there's just bad shit happening around you right from the offset.
Yeah, they did two things here which really helped get around some of the pitfalls of the isekai and bolstering the strengths. I think we've had this discussion before. We've got credits to go through, so whatever.
I think we have had the discussion, but I think it was on stream. I think it was off stream.
It might have been off stream. Well, we're gonna have it on stream anyway. If you've heard this before, just mute for the next 2 minutes. Unmute it, I guess. But so thing one, you actually care about where you came from, and there's a lot of truck coon incidents where it's just like here's some miserable viewer insertion character who then turns into some glorious hero somewhere else. And it's always just like, well, okay, why would we want to go back? Final Fantasy Tactics Advance argument. So it's just like you're also like you're leaving him in the middle of the war with the Empire. You're like, I kind of need to get back, but this is also a really big problem. So, and then also there's enough in the first that you have a base of reference for. So like you run into all the scions and they're like, oh bro, here, let me get you caught up. So there's enough familiarity, and I'm like, not just the reflection familiarity, but like, here, look, it's Alphino. We know this loser. Get over here. Talk to me about things. So you're not completely isolated and adrift and sort of begging for the mercy of others. And then, yeah, it's just a really damn fascinating world. And then it just only gets better.
Then Emet-Selch shows up.
Yep.
And suddenly the Ascians are a million times more interesting. And you kind of think, I understand where they're coming from now.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear like a realm reborn. Like Laha Brea is like do what is necessary for my god to be reborn. You're just like, all right, generic villain. Now some of it is after the fact kind of writing, but even so, like now you understand why they're doing it. And what they're doing is in fact something that you might do if you were in that position, which makes it very fascinating. Yes, also just Emet-Selch just monologuing at you the whole time. And just having the entire deck sorted, so that no matter what you did or what happened, it was to his advantage. Ascians did nothing wrong.
Emmett is just such. I mean, there's a reason why he's so iconic and probably one of the actual favorites of the entire game. His character throughout the whole thing is just so good. Beginning to end. During the wacky scenes where everybody's got their hands up because they're about to get rounded up, and he's like, okay, bye, good luck with that. All the way up to that fucking voice change right in front of Amaurot's door. Just, the whole thing just... Emmett's good shit.
Oh,
Sorry, what was I gonna say?
They even did fairy. They did fairies right. They did the fae right.
Oh yeah.
They did.
Yep.
They did conflict and politics and secrets. One depressed boy did something wrong.
Oh boy. We'll I think we'll have a nice ramble about that together.
Yeah, we'll complain about herpes.
I live in Discord. Had a bit of a cutout there for me, and I thought you said herpes.
No.
For a second. Like, I don't. That's not what I would have called them, but
All right. Word of story: don't be a sad scientist, Lescott. All right, here we go. What do you have for wrap-ups? I knew the Knights Blessed were amongst the revelers, aye, but the Crystarium was so crowded I thought it was safe to speak my true name. Poor Runar and his ilk were gripped with panic. As you may recall, it is customary not to reveal one's true name outside of family and ceremony. Yet when I hurried to explain that all present were like family, I was greeted with an outpouring of tears. An emotional people, the Blessed. It would seem I don't know my own limits. I had thought to push on until dawn, but my body had other plans. Still, I did enjoy the carousing while it lasted. Even I need to forget my cares every now and then. What I don't need is to wake up to Alphino smirking at my bedside. He said my face was a rare sight while I slept. Gods, I hope I wasn't drooling. It would seem that the city celebrated long into the night. Not that I would know. As embarrassing as it is to admit, I woke to find myself in the infirmary, having apparently collapsed from exhaustion. My aching pride was somewhat soothed by the sight of Alice asleep in the bed next to mine. She must have been just as weary. Long has it been since I've seen her face so peaceful in repose. 'Twas a real tranquil morning, made unforgettable by the sight of those clear blue skies. The ending of this tale hath been a joyous one indeed. Myriad were the lessons learned, yet there is one of particular import. 'Tis imperative that I master magics to grant my feet purchase upon the water, or else allow me to part the sea at will. I must needs visit Bismarck in due course, and scrub his teeth in thanks. Mayhap the airy arts of a fairy whale may be imparted to mortal men? We shall see. people came from Malms around to join the festivities, but most seem to have stumbled home by now. Even so, I dare say Norvant will echo to the sound of clinking mugs for some while yet. I thought to indulge in a little revelry myself last night until Orion Zay began to list all the names of my drunken conquests. I ended up drinking water. Water! Oh, Viola, are you well? No ill after effects? To my eyes, you seem completely healed. It really is a miracle. Speaking of happy surprises, I was amazed to see the crowd that greeted our return. I hadn't realized just how many people we'd met along the way. And did you see their smiles? Right then and there, I vowed to do whatever I could to keep that joy from fading.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history? Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the first.
Kill him! Wait!
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Suppose we have to say it.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow Scions, would you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Back to courier.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure she arrives within the city next time.
Cheeky.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared. But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearn to stand tall as the heroes of Elb. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh. A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what. All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side. Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand. Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the Source.
To the west gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty.
Endwalker reference.
Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them. That was the Emperor. Wait! Oh. Your radiance!
Gaius, you've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian? The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself. But I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. Body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a Paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat.
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Zenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore? True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
"'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons."
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice! I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac and Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making. We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Zenos!
Anyway.
I'm actually gonna need a moment to cut the stream right there.
Oh, that's a hard cut, baby. That's how we do it now. Alright. Well, thank you everybody for joining me on YouTube. This apparently was a successful stream. So, I probably will be making this transition permanent. We will be picking up right from there next week. Saturday I will be here again on the YouTubes with, well, not 14, something else. Something much more low-key. So, please look forward to it. And thank you for joining me, and enjoy your evening.